Hello, this is Alekius, and welcome back to another episode of Warship Gunner 2. We are about to cross the Bay of No Responses. Enemy jamming? A super weapon of some kind? Who knows? A shadow.
Full speed ahead. All hands alert.
An aircraft. Got some subs. Couple fleets, and what looks like it's usually 3 transports. See one to the northwest, and one to the northeast, and one south of east. As well as the emplacements we saw in, what was it, the second or third mission. Captain, I'm picking up powerful noise from ahead. It would seem there's a super weapon hiding somewhere in the fog. What? That shadow. It's an oil rig, right, sir? No, that's the super weapon. He even built a fortress type? Can't open a way to the capital unless we destroy it. All hands to battle stations. I'm guessing at who's saying these lines.
Main objective updated.
Destroy the Hell Ash. Kite-like objects have been released from the fortress. What is that, some sort of mirror? Could it be an observation balloon like the ones for the railgun? This is actually really cool looking. I'm kinda sad that I'm in scope mode right now. Captain, something is happening in the upper areas of the fortress. Captain, we're in danger. Take evasive action.
Stop engine. Reverse engine.
Woo-wee.
Stop engine. Full speed ahead. Enemy ship in flames. Stop engine. Reverse engine.
I think I waited too late. No, we're good.
Enemy fortresses.
We've succeeded in destroying one of the fortress's supports. The attached turrets and runways have also been destroyed. Alright, concentrate fire on the other supports. We'll get one good view of this. Narrowly missing the bow. Hey, little destroyers. Bye, little destroyers.
Stop engine. Full speed ahead.
She's already deploying again. Oh, the destroyers took out the cruise missile. Notice how it tracks forward. That's why we're going in reverse. It aims at where you are, and much like the wave motion gun super weapon, it points at you, pauses, and then shoots, giving you time to evade. This one does the same thing. Oh! Oh! I was not watching the angle. It seems like we're failing these missions one at a time. Kind of why the armor isn't really necessary. Not heavy armor. Oh, minus 40,000. Ow. Luckily, we'll get ridiculous amounts of points now. I think maybe we add our engines back and subtract that extra armor. If the cruiser could mount heavy enough guns, that might even be a better option. Except our cruiser hulls are so much smaller. And it's hard to get a good speed out of it. Even with the better gas turbines we have now, I think we could probably eke out 50 knots. Yes, yes, Captain, Captain.
Main objective updated.
Crazy weapon ahead. Satellite objects releasing. And reverse and get broadside and make sure we're broadside this time. Gives us a little bit more margin.
Enemy ship in flames. Enemy fortresses supporting structure destroyed.
Alright, full broadside. I believe destroying the mirrors does reduce the amount of damage you take. We could do something like this. But I'm not going to stress about it. I want to get through this quickly since we failed the first time.
Enemy ship in flames. Enemy fortresses supporting structure destroyed.
Alright, broadside. And broadside.
Enemy fortresses supporting structure destroyed.
Only because I can't really hit the support too well right now. Trying to clear it. A little bit more broadside. We are broadside.
Enemy ship in flames. Enemy fortresses supporting structure destroyed.
We are within range. See if we can.
Out of ammunition.
They even do that much? Not terribly.
Enemy ship in flames.
Make sure we're broadside. We're actually going to run out of ammunition.
Light damage.
Probably. Getting in a little bit closer. Broadside. Next attack.
Ship in flames.
Broadside. We might have just enough ammunition. Maybe.
Fire on deck. Fire contained.
No, we're going to be just shy. I have to start taking out subs or something.
Out of ammunition. Out of ammunition.
Or hope this does just enough to chip away at it.
Enemy
Yeah,
ship
probably.
in flames.
And for those curious, rather than doing this backup maneuver,
Enemy ship in flames.
you can brute force this mission. I do believe it involves a lot of taking out those mirrors. Super weapon destroyed. If we'd been a moment too late in seeing that attack, that was too close. Mission accomplished. No, we
Super
don't
weapon
to.
destroyed.
Alright, subs. Take you out. Take you out.
Stop engine. Full speed ahead.
Oh, wow, those take a significant amount of damage.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Full speed ahead.
Yeah, sure, we'll snag the funds. See what the... Oh yeah, that's right, I don't have any ammunition for the main gun. Another parts box and ammunition.
Enemy ship sunk.
Ooh, full ammo.
Enemy ship sunk.
Yes, please.
Out of ammunition. Enemy
All
ship
weapons
sunk.
reloaded. Another full ammo over there. I do believe there are good loot boxes elsewhere. You do want to take out the transports as well.
Enemy reinforcements spotted.
Ooh, okay, yeah, that might be the key to the... I don't know. That might be a spawn just to keep you supplied with repairs and such. That might be key to the classified information. Oh no, we'll find out. Yeah, the new firing delay alpha only looks like a few percent. Seems to make a difference. Long range bombardment seems to be hitting more often.
Enter engagement mode. Enemy transport ship sunk.
Transport. There was a transport in here. Take out the rest of the buildings.
Cancel engagement mode.
There is the box. Nope, that was... Where did we sink a transport? Oh, it's over there. Secret base? Oh, it's on land. We won't be able to get that until we can get through this mission with the carrier. How realistic is that? Might try it. Well, at least we know where the classified information is held this time.
Enter engagement mode. Cancel engagement mode.
I would hate not to get S rank, so we are going to hunt down the last targets. Oh, it's a transport, not a sub. Of course, I can't see subs at that range.
Enemy transport ship sunk.
In one. Ooh, parts. I don't remember what specifically we get from this mission. One more ship and the fleet of destroyers. All that's needed now. We'll hit the transport at maximum possible range. I think that might be the transport. It's not over here, is it? No.
Enemy transport
Got it on the
ship sunk.
first cell though. What do we get? Parts. So we're gonna have to go over there. Got the first one with the second salvo battery. Got the second one with the first salvo battery. We're here, so I'm gonna take them out. A little bit more points. The destroyers seem to be doing a big circle around the map, counterclockwise. And there's a small enough amount of fleet targets that I don't even want to leave a single fleet of destroyers. How are they shooting at that range? That's my question. None of my destroyer weapons shoot that far.
Enemy ship sunk.
Nothing else has spawned. Wait for the little yellow X's to disappear.
Enemy reinforcements
Oh,
spotted.
yep, there was more.
Full speed ahead.
There we go. That should bring them to a stop as soon as we take out that lead destroyer. Not for too long, like 5 to 10 seconds. That'll allow us to catch up.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Wait for the yellow X's to disappear.
Full speed ahead.
Can't think there's more than 3. That's it. That is everything
Mission
this
complete.
mission has to
Now,
offer,
let's
except
leave
for
the
the secret
area.
treasure. To think that the rig was remodeled into a huge base like that. I wouldn't put it past Weissenberger. He probably built the rig with that purpose in mind all along. So the oil rig development plan was just camouflage for that? Sounds just like what he'd do. We'll now proceed north through the strait and head for Schwanberg. are you? Secret blueprint. New Orleans class. Helldivers, ferry battles, D3As. Dude, we're way past this. Bar Alpha 670. Silence is golden. Schwanberg. Schwanberg at last. I hope he surrenders before any real fighting breaks out. Captain, we have an incoming transmission from Admiral Weissenberger, the Empire's head of state. Weissenberger, finally here. Attention, resistance forces. You call yourselves the Freedom Forces. Submit and swear allegiance to my empire at once. Why do you not see your futile actions weaken your fatherland and benefit its enemies? The weak-kneed royalists are no longer needed. Great power is needed to bind our kingdom with the world. Someone who can pull its people toward prosperity. The words of a dictator who leads his fatherland to ruin. You realize how much pain and suffering your tyranny and slaughter have brought people around the world. Ruling with power is far too weak, leads to sorrow far too often. Failed to understand that at the time. As a soldier of Wilkia, it is my natural duty to stop my fatherland from walking the road to the wrong future. Not about doctrines or governments. What's the point in talking to fools who are rooted to old ethics? I know I changed his voice since the beginning, but I don't remember how to do his voice from the beginning. If you won't surrender, then I have no choice. As head of the Empire, I must defend the future of the New World. And regrettably, that means taking extreme measures. May your death at least be without pain. Captain, I picked up readings of a powerful superweapon in Schwanberg Harbor. They're still getting stronger. Considering it's not activating despite the readings growing stronger, maybe the powerful superweapon that was supposed to eclipse even the one we fought at Curate. Weissenberger's trump card. Certainly possible. Can we approach Schwanberg Harbor? There are small defense fleets deploying at the front of the harbor. We have no choice. Approach the harbor and destroy the fleet. All hands to battle stations. Ooh, 4-barrel guns. Our caliber ones. Targeting Alpha, New Hurricane, Viking. That is all of the aircraft. I do want the hulls. I need 204,000 to go any further. Nukes and gas turbines coming next turn. Better boiler. Boiler Omega. Higher caliber. Yeah, we're nowhere near enough. Don't want to spend the money on it, so we get caught up on other things. Can't do it yet. Explosive mine. We haven't really used very many mines. They can be really powerful. Power railgun. Anti-ship, surface, and air. Anti-air? 1200 damage? Anti-air? Well, that's how we'll get... Well, that's battleship only. about to say, that's how we'll get our cruisers lighter. Wouldn't mind having that. That's a nice gun. Get to engine systems. We have a lot of options right now. I think we'll save some money though. Save up for some of the more expensive stuff we're going to need. But for now, I want to go back to the carrier and see if we can get Hell Ash down with the carrier. Do that. Want to delete the cruise missiles, probably. They're very heavy. I want the Azrock, because there are subs in that mission. A 4-barreled 25.4 centimeter gun. We're not going to get any better than that. The high angle, we can switch to 75 caliber. Remember, they're at the top this time. Machine gun, there's nothing really to add. Rapid. We only get the small ones, high velocity. We don't have 244 divided by 4, 120, 60 damage. Not enough to really want to go down to this. So we're looking for armor piercing value. See anything we're gonna get out of rockets. Expecting missiles would be the option. Could do the cat beam. Particle gun. I have one of those. 600 damage, 3000 range. 100 rounds. X-ray ordnance fires more frequently. Heavier. Does less damage. Cat beams do just as much, but a shorter range. And much lighter. Who am I kidding? These are cats. They're gonna sit on the bow. And the other options, we want the pulse lasers if we can. They're pretty heavy though. And we don't really need them for this mission. Let's leave them all. Do we have to redesign structure? I don't think so. Alpha bridge is far ahead. Catapult, ammunition. Engines, I'm pretty sure Gamma is where we were at. Weapons, engines, structures. We'll need to do systems to, well, might as well do it while I'm thinking of it. Do we really need that this time? I think so. Those are the full. Bring auto countermeasures up to... it weighs the same. It's only 10 more for the next highest. Do it. Auto reload hasn't changed. We have 3 things. 3 systems we can add in. Need full protection. So the fantail will now be designated as the cat beam sunning area. Really cool tons. Go down to 38cm plating. We will add in EM shield. We'll add in electronic jamming. Not sure if that'll help. We'll try. We will add in ECM. Not really concerned about anything else. We don't have to worry about dispersion. Do the ECM. Auto reload, auto countermeasure, fire and flooding protection. If we were to add that in, we have 142 tons that we would have to get rid of. I want to keep speed. Curious how fast we could go. Aircraft. Minimize Raptors. Minimize Su-37s. Focus on XSBs. Lots of bombers. And lots of ammo for the cat beams. That's how we intend to take down the Hell Ash. If we have the space, I could sneak in something else, like maybe anti-ship missiles. Do 1,000 damage. We'll put those in where we had the cruise launchers. The fourth one was there. That gets us an alternative. That's what the cat beams look like. And we're totally going to do this all in one episode.
Full speed ahead. All hands alert. Airborne units, attack!
Anti-ship missiles have longer range. Yes, we know.
Cannot launch.
Picking up signal.
Weather. Main objective updated.
Carrier might be maneuverable enough that we can maneuver around the beam. And I'll show what that looks like as an alternative to just backing up. Let's head in this direction. And locks on, turn.
Full speed ahead.
And you go out ahead of it. That's how you kind of work that separately. So I'm going to back up for ease of use. cat beam these guys. And yes, it makes a angry cat sound. I forgot how squiggly it is. And we go after the Hell Ash directly.
Enemy ship in flames. Enemy ship in flames. Enemy ship in flames.
Almost taking out support platform 3 as we turn around. Ooh, we've actually lost quite a number of aircraft. The support platforms seem to have decent anti-air.
Enemy fortresses supporting structure destroyed.
As we turn around so we can get a decent shot at the central platform. Reload on this is just not good enough. And we're a little bit out of range. You can see the gravity shield from the impacts. I was kind of hoping the Hell Ash does not have EM shield.
Light damage. Enemy ship in flames.
Alright, get broadside. Support guns are significant. We'll try taking them out, especially as we have deck damage. Take out the platform so I can repair the deck. There we go, that one's down.
Destroyed. Beginning repairs. Heavy damage. Light damage. Repairs complete. Arming weapon. Reverse engine. Light damage. Ready to attack. Enemy ship sunk.
Missiles were doing more consistent damage, so I'll try to take out them. Get a reload if we can. Getting a broadside.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Cancel engagement mode.
No ammunition yet.
Enemy ship sunk.
Yeah, mostly parts. Not finding very much ammo.
Rotor engagement mode. Light damage. Cancel engagement mode. Rotor engagement mode. Enemy reinforcement spotted. Cancel engagement mode.
Pretty disappointed with the performance of the cat beam.
Light damage. Enemy ship in play.
Well, that's the best option we had at the time to try out optical weapons. That's fun to always use ones.
Enemy ship sunk. Fire on deck. Fire contained. Fire on deck.
It's only a fire. We do have the fire suppression system. I'm not too concerned by it.
Light damage.
And there goes the final platform.
Supporting structure destroyed.
Now to compare this to cat beam, both are just chipping away. This is going to take a while, so I will probably cut to the end of this, and I'll bring you back then.
Super weapon
And
destroyed.
welcome back, having just destroyed the super weapon. Although I suppose I could have just gone and picked up the secret weapon. But I noticed having fighters is actually useful. The way to do this with the carrier the first time through
Enemy ship sunk.
might actually be to equip a gun. Like the F-22, the single one I had, was taking out mirrors,
Enemy ship sunk.
which reduces the damage that beam does. And so a heavy interceptor complement might actually be ideal for taking on this mission with a carrier focus. And then focus on using ship-mounted weapons, which that's the other thing I wanted to discuss. I looked at the main guns, got rid of them in favor of high-velocity guns. The missile launchers you see are drill missiles, which I found to be kind of ineffective. They do bypass the armor, but they just don't do enough damage. Not over time. The cruise missile launcher didn't do that much, but we did take some of those. It's pretty much the only refits that were there.
Cancel engagement mode. Airborne units, attack! Stop engine.
That's something I wanted to try after how slowly we were chipping away at the armor on the platform.
Secret weapons seized.
There we go.
Mission complete. Now,
I
let's
hope
leave
this
the
was
area.
worth it. Battle. U.S. Battleship 3. Not sure that was worth it. But we'll go in, do our armor piercing. That would have been useful last mission. Nuclear reactor 6, gas turbine 7. Go and check new armor piercing, of course. We're gonna get those. Get that immediately. I don't think that'll leave enough for any of the engine systems. Oh, I stand corrected. Get the nuke. We'll get the gas turbine. What do the boilers require? Or are they already researching? They're already researching. That taps us out. Oh, hulls. Cannot afford US Battleship 3, but what do we get with US Battleship 3? Using UK one right now, the Japanese one. Actually, aren't we ahead? We'll go look. I do want to look at the battleship for the next mission. Although I don't think we're going to change it. Options, change hull, battleship. We are using German Battleship 3. Just under 20,000 usable tons. This battleship is not any better. So we're best in class right now. What flags do we have? Interesting. We have the armor. We did just get new propulsion options. Nuclear 6. Starting to get into the vicinity we can actually use it. And it's a bit lower slung. But let's just do all those extras. Put these all the way as forward as we can. That's as far as that'll go. But we can fit reactors there. 4 reactors. Or so, I mean 6 reactors. And we have equal speed. Lead our smokestack. Allows us to rejigger things if we need to. We can compress the superstructure, but I'm not going to at this point. Just looking at possibly moving the aft superstructure back some. We'll move our extra. Back here, slightly offset. Approve. Although that's a bit ridiculous looking. How many does that leave us? I have 12 right now, so another one would only be 14, 16. And 8, 6, 7. That's going to be tough to get. Let's delete one of the reactors. Oh, I like doing that. Brings us down to slow range. Use the cruise launcher, but I don't want to. It was useful for taking out weaker fleets or softening up heavier fleets. We're moving with the main guns. I mean, if we're getting close, main guns will destroy everything. Really need it. How heavy are these reactors? Oh, tell me what I want. 800 tons. We could not get that back without deleting more pulse lasers. I wanted that. Those are pretty. This one's alive? Did we get anything new? I think so. Let's use the bilge pump in favor of an EM shield now. Other than that, I think we are fine where we are now. A little slow. I can live with that. But with that, that takes us to the end of this episode. Appreciate you staying to the end. Please leave a comment, let me know what you think. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.